Hey everybody, this is Matt Bergman, and I want to share with you a great project idea that you could potentially do with Keynote, and that is creating a presentation using the drawing tools and an audio recording and making it a movie. So let's show you how this works. So first of all, you would want to go to Keynote and open up a brand new presentation. So I'm on my iPad here, and I'm going to go ahead and choose a theme. Now for this particular idea, you may want to use a clear white background because it'll just work better. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go delete these parts right here. So let's say, for instance, we're doing a presidential project where we wanted to have students create a project about a president, and we wanted to have them put a picture, add audio, and add some information about it. So let's do this. I'm going to share with you a really neat idea. So let's go to Google, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go and I'm going to get a picture that is part of Creative Commons of Abraham Lincoln, so that I can reuse this with no problem at all. So I'm going to go and use this picture right here, and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to copy it. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll go into Keynote, and when I go into Keynote, I'm going to paste that picture. Okay. So I have my picture right here. Now, in order for this to work, I'm going to just maybe put this over here, and I'm going to then adjust this picture and make it opaque. So I'm going to choose the opacity right here, make it about 50%, okay, and we'll be good. Now I have an Apple Pencil, but you can use a stylus for this. I would zoom in on your picture, and I would use the drawing tools. Now if you're not familiar with the drawing tools, if you don't have an Apple Pencil, you can go right here to the plus sign and choose drawing. Alright, so down here I have my drawing tools, and you can see I have a variety of them. I'm going to go ahead and choose the pen, and if I tap on it again, I can change the width. I can also change the color right here. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is I'm going to just go ahead and do this, and I'm going to just move this over here so it doesn't get in the way. Alright, so the idea is to trace this picture of Abraham Lincoln. So instead of having your typical going through and having students just copy and paste, this adds another element of creativity. Students could customize this picture. I'm just going to go in here. I'm basically going to do a very, 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 very brief overview. So as you can see, I can go in here. I can customize this. And obviously want to add his beard. Okay, so that's going to be something I'm going to want to put in there. So I'll just make sure that I do this. Get his hairline all taken care of here. So as you can see, you can very easily do this with Apple Pencil, but you can also do it with a stylus. If you need styluses, what I would recommend that you do is you go on to Amazon and look for misprinted pen stylus combos. You can get 100 of them for 20 bucks. I've got actually 300 to 500 of them for 20 bucks. It was actually pretty cool. So I would definitely recommend doing that if you don't necessarily have stylus and you want to do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this. Now I can go ahead and customize Abraham Lincoln. I'm going to just give him a beard. I can, obviously use the crayon feature here to color things in. Obviously this is not my best work, but hey, it works. All right, so after I'm completely done, I can go ahead and hit done, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and pinch, and you can see that right here, this is my picture. So this is my Abraham Lincoln picture. This is the original one. So I'm going to go ahead and select the original one, and I'm going to delete it. Okay, so here's my Abraham Lincoln picture, and I can increase the size. Now here's where students can add some more flair to this, right? So the first thing that you may want to do is record audio. So you may have text over here on the side in this area right here talking about Abraham Lincoln, but You don't necessarily have to. I'm going to just forego that, and I'm going to record audio. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this. Abraham Lincoln was a president during the Civil War, and he was an amazing leader in the time of crisis. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll insert that, and I'll put it right in here. Okay. So I've recorded my audio. Now it's really important to pay attention to how long that video clip or audio clip was. This is about 6 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to go, just need to keep that in mind. All right, for this next part, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on the object and I'm going to tap on animate. And what I'll do is I'm going to add line draw. Okay, check this out. It line draws Abraham Lincoln. Okay, now what I'll do is I'm going to, go right here, the line draw. I'm going to tap on it. And I'm going to change the duration. I'm going to change that to about 6-7 seconds. Okay? And I'm going to choose right here where it says start. Instead of tapping, I'm going to do with build 1. What that means is that when this plays, you're going to see it drawing. So when the audio plays, you're going to see it drawing. So let's just show you what it would look like. And hit done. I'm going to press play. Now, in order for this to work, I'd have to. Abraham Lincoln was a president during the Civil War, and he was an amazing leader. Play, so I don't necessarily want to do that. So, in order for this to work, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to tap on this object. I'm going to choose animate, and I'm going to say start audio instead of on tap after transition. Okay, so now watch what happens. Hit done. Press play. Abraham Lincoln was a president during the Civil War, and he was an amazing leader in the time of crisis. Okay, so now that my presentation is done, what I can then do is I'm going to go back to edit, is I'm ready to share this. So you could export this, and check this out. You can export it as a movie. And so you could go through and you can export this as a movie just simply by hitting export. And now you have a movie that you can go ahead and share. I'm going to save the video, and now I can play that video, and I could publish it to YouTube. I could put it in a Keynote presentation, could put it in a Google slideshow presentation. There's a lot of different options, but that at least allows you to create an animated drawing in Keynote with an audio recording.